Nicole Scott here for Netbook News, and here we have the ASUS Padfone. This has a 4.3-inch QHD display with a screen resolution of 960 by 540. You can see that this is a very thin device at 9.22 millimeters. Here we have a mini HDMI, micro USB, power point for when we put it into the tablet, nothing around the bottom. Around the other side we have two separate buttons for the volume rocker around the top, power button, and an audio jack. The back's got a 8 megapixel cam, LED flash, and a VGA cam around the front. Taking a quick look at the lock screen, we have the option to go to camera or just to unlock. I currently don't have my SIM card in here because I don't want to receive any phone calls while I'm making this video. So I have been running this on Wi-Fi all day, and that's how much battery life I've got left. I'd prefer it if that was a little bit higher, but Wi-Fi is pretty intensive, so yeah, we'll see. I'm reserving judgment on battery life because I haven't actually taken it out for a full day as my dedicated handset yet. So ASUS has set up the home screen here rather nicely. We have a nice weather widget there, mails and time. If you hold this down, you can actually move all this around. So those again are customized widgets. This is their own mail application that syncs to my Gmail. The reason why this is interesting is because this email app actually offers dynamic switching when you put it into the tablet, whereas the Gmail app does not. Let's go straight into some frontline command because this handset is sporting a dual-core S4 processor with the Adreno 225 GPU. Alright, so I'm not very good at this game, but that's alright. Should be giving you a good idea of what the graphic performance is like. I just cheated and killed all those guys. Alright, so anyways, that was just a quick look at a little bit of the Adreno 225 GPU. We have a separate video with the benchmarks if you're keen on checking that out. Now let's take a look at some of the apps that come natively. We do have ASUS Web Storage. There is Supernote, which I'm a pretty big fan of. This does offer dynamic switching. If you want to see what apps also offer dynamic switching, we have a separate video on that. Let's check out the apps in here. These came out with Hemi and Hemi Book. That's a Taiwan-specific application. But there was an interesting one that I thought was pretty cool in here. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, it came loaded with a mirror app. That was kind of funny. Yeah, but it came with Polaris Office, and I thought that's always a nice addition to any handset. There's also a stylus that'll be coming. The one that they sent me I couldn't get to work, but apparently it's on the way. And one of the things that is still unclear is where you find pad-only applications for the tablet. So far, I have not been able to download anything that will indicate pad-only. Now, there are a couple of widgets that came with the phone, and here we have an example of a nice task killer. So it actually shows you how much CPU usage these are all going through. So you can just select to close all. And then around here we have a specific battery charger, so 28% left. I've been using this off of Wi-Fi all day, playing around with it, doing some of my testing, ran all the benchmarks like 4 times. So those are all pretty intensive, so 28% left there, but I'm still reserving battery judgment for when I use it for a few days. I'll let you know how that goes. But this has been a quick look at the Padfone handset, some of the apps that it came with. Actually, why don't we just check out the camera really quick before we take off. Now, I took some photos here of some shoes. These are hilarious. God, they have toes on the outside of the shoes. So zoom in on that. Camera's actually, I wish that was clear when you completely zoomed in on it, but so far I'm pretty impressed. Here's a nice little street scene. Let's see, get that to switch there. So there we go. Zoom in on the flowers, that looks pretty good. Some more up there, that starts to blur out. Alright, let's see if I can show you this one. So this is the Taipei Arena that's right around the office. So this is a panoramic shot that I took. It's not looking too bad. I mean, yeah, definitely. There's a second one that didn't work out as well. The traffic was going. Here's a quick video. Yeah, so you can see the Taipei Arena. So quick. Here's a shot of just that guy. And that's half decent. Definitely half decent. There's a food stand by our place. I was actually surprised when I was looking at these afterwards that you could see this guy in the background eating. When I took the photo outside, this was just black, but when I was checking it again, there they were. There's the buttons in the elevator. Yeah, so that's just a quick look at the camera app as well. So I will definitely do another video after, I'd say, a week or two of use, just to see exactly how the battery life's lasting, how I can go all day if I can't, how the applications have developed over the next little bit, because right now it's very unclear if there are any Padfone specific apps out there that we can check out. So this has been a walkthrough of the Padfone handset. I'm Nicole Scott for Netbook News. If you're keen on seeing anything else specifically with the Padfone, please let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to accommodate you. Okay, see you guys later.